Hello everyone, this is Talk Time with Cynthia. We're coming today. We're going to be talking about how to better our community. Um, First of all, I want to say to you guys, continue to stay safe because I don't ever want to forget to be able to, to make sure that I'm checking on, you know, my community. And when I say my community, I mean everybody because we all are community. Even though we're in different cities, we're in different parts of the world, we still should be community. Being able to reach out and help people, in which I'm seeing that a lot. That the different countries are trying to come together and they're giving advice and they're letting you know what things that they did wrong that put them in situations that they're in. So let's just continue to be kind and show love and be peaceful and compassionate toward one another so we can get through this thing easier, because it's easier when we're easier together than apart. So just let's remember that, okay guys? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on my article because y'all know I'm the article queen. That's me. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead on and get into this situation. And well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, to my channel. One thing I want to say, because for me, when I'm looking at videos and I binge watch videos, I sometimes often forget to subscribe to the ones that I really, 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 really appreciate, which some of them I like, but it's not something that I would watch over and over again. I might just watch it one time, so that wouldn't really be the one that I would subscribe to. But if it's one that you really like and you appreciate or whatever, and it's something that you feel like you would support, then subscribe to the channel. That's what I would do. That's what I do. Not I would do. That's what I do. So, but my point of this saying this is just a reminder, not to tell you to subscribe to somebody's channel or be like, you should know. If it's something that you like to do, just be more mindful when you're going through and just hit that subscription button down below. And then if you hit the subscription button down below, then of course you want to hit the notification button. So you'll hit that bell, hit that notification bell, and you'll get notified every time your favorite YouTuber uploads a video, right? And then share with your family and your friend things that you can appreciate if you think that they might appreciate it too. Not but if it's something that you don't think they would appreciate, then by no means, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to get somebody something or send somebody something that you just know they ain't gonna watch. So that makes no sense or whatever. But if it's something that you think they can appreciate, even if you don't, share it and maybe they will. You never know. Well, that's what I do personally. Like if I think that somebody can appreciate it, I might see it and be like, but I know that my friend or my guy or my kids or something like it, especially if it's something for younger kids and my younger adults or whatever, and I feel like that they can appreciate it, then I'll just send it to my daughter, and then of course she'll send it to her friends, share it to my daughters, and she'll share it to her friends or whatever. My back is itching, guys. This tag on here, I gotta go ahead and cut it all the way out. But yeah, so just and yeah too, and don't forget to do thumbs up, and the thumbs up let me know that this is something that you guys like and you appreciate, then I give you more of that content, you know what I mean? But and if you give me thumbs down, then I know. And you know what? Comment down below. Let me know if you like it. If you don't like it, just be respectful with your comments or whatever. And then if you're respectful of your comments, then I'll look through them. And then if I can do something better, or if you have any suggestions or ideas or whatever like that, then I can help with that too. You know, do that or whatever. But like I said, if you don't let me know, then I won't know, and then I'm gonna keep just doing the same old stuff. And then I just don't want to lose my subscribers when I'm not really catering to what it is that they like, which I don't mind doing that. So that's why you see a plethora of things that I do. And then when you guys really start really responding to it, then I can give you more of the content, and then I can still mix it up, but just give you a lot more what the things that you're looking for or whatever. So, but anyway, without further ado, just let, I guess, newcomers know how it works, and maybe you do, and for those of you who don't, now you do know. So, and like I said, I really appreciate you guys stopping by and being interested in what I have to do, even if it's for a second, for a minute, for however long, it doesn't matter. I just appreciate just getting the response, the views, I just appreciate it all. And even if it's thumbs down, which I'm not promoting thumbs down, but at least then I'll know, as long as it's respectful. You know what I mean? I mean, because we all have to improve at some point, right? So, and everybody ain't going to agree all the time, right? And then everybody is different. So, I don't want to be doing content for a few of my viewers and not try to cater to my other viewers. So, I want to do that too. So, just to let you guys know where my mind is and how that I don't mind make sure I take care of my viewers and my subscribers, because I love you guys. And if it's something that I can help to make better for you guys, or give you more entertainment or whatever, I want to do that. I don't want to just sit here and just do whatever I like and not listen to you guys and what you get like. So especially like I go into my analytics or whatever, and then I figure out, I do my best to figure out what it is that you guys are interested in. But anyway, which would be even better if you guys like literally said, okay, can you do something on this, or I liked that, can you do more of that, or whatever. And if you decide that you're not going to, I'm gonna keep going anyway. So, and hopefully I'm giving you guys the entertainment that you want. And I like I said, thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. So now I'm finna read the article. So it says 10 ways you can make a difference in your community. So this is a great time to for me, I think, to have this, because when this is all over, we're really gonna need to and before you got the before people and you got the after people, and the after people is just as important as the before people. The after people might be the people that was afraid to come out and feeling like they gonna be infected or whatever. But then after everything is, after the EMTs, the nurses and the doctors and the healthcare workers have their part of it done, and the people who making sure they're keeping everything sanitized, after people in the store that's doing the groceries and different things like that, then they are going to have to make a difference in the community by trying to help to get things, after these people are done, then the after people are going to have to come out and do their part of, making sure that they support whatever that community, whatever's in their community, their prospective community, you know what I mean? So, and so in that way, we all make a difference, because I believe, even though right now, those people who are not doing things, I believe once this all blow over and we get to a place of safety, I believe those people that are waiting, that they will do their part. I believe this is who we are, and I keep saying this. This is who we are. Just like Governor Cuomo, from New York, and he really gets it. I love that governor so much. I love him. He just seems like he is just so on point. Like he is standing ready. Like his stuff is already prepared for when go time come. I realize go time is now, but when it really get into the thick of it, this governor seems like he is like that guy, that be like they say, get stuff done. He seems like that guy that gets stuff done. I mean, because I just sit every time he comes on, whatever I'm doing, I just stop whatever I'm doing and look at Governor Cuomo, and that's how you say his name, Cuomo in New York. And I just stop whatever I'm doing and just pay attention to what he's saying, because a lot of times the stuff that he's saying can be flipped and used in your own community, because he's not in the space of saying, for the most part, he's not in the space of saying, I'm getting ready to, this is what we going to. It's like he's in the space of, and I'm not trying to make him like this perfect, but he's in the space of stuff is already done, just waiting to be used. I got 2 millions of this. I got 6,000 of that. This is coming in. We're just waiting for them to bring it. Like he already done set his stuff in place already. They setting up these hospitals over on the golf course, just different things. And he just said, he just like on it, like he was like, even before this situation happened, like he was already ready. Like he that governor. You understand what I'm saying? He's like that governor that that everybody hope that they voted for. At times like this, that they kicking gear, hit the ground running, and don't stop until it's done. And that's Governor Cuomo, y'all. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Okay, y'all, I have a lot of activity going on here, so I do apologize. But I think I was talking about Governor Cuomo and how proactive he is. But anyway, to say the least, out of all of my rave reviewing over him, to say the least, I really like the way he does things and how he really care for his state, because he always called it the great state of New York. I said, I love that. That let you know that he loved his state. So, and I did hear too that years ago, before him, his father was the governor also, and he was like, I don't want to say better, because we do what we can in our own ability or whatever, but they say he was absolutely amazing. So anyway, so let me go ahead on and read this article. So it says 10 ways you can make a difference in your community. Okay. In 2012, Michelle Obama said, success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives. And then also it says, as humans, we yearn to make a difference. I'm telling you, these words, yearn. Being from the South Child. And it says, as humans, we yearn to make a difference, to leave our mark. And most of us know helping better others' lives has positive impacts on our own, making us happier, more balanced, and instilling a greater sense of purpose in the everyday. But it can be easy to get bogged down in the daily grind and miss the benefits to ourselves in our community that getting involved can provide. So yeah, you can benefit from it. It just make you feel good, And for me, I just feel so exhilarated when I can do something for somebody, make their life easier. Cause I know what hard life is like. So maybe that's the difference. Instead of sympathy, it's empathy. You empathize with people, and then it makes you feel so good to know that. For me, if I'm going through something, I don't want my worst enemy. Even if I don't really dig you, I'm still not going to sit back and just hope and wish that you go through something bad. So it makes me feel good when I can help. So then it says, and most of us don't know where to start. So have a look below at 10 suggestions for how to begin and start making a difference today. Okay? So, number 1, volunteer. I remember I volunteered at the hospital, and it was really nice. But I was in the emergency room, so it wasn't really like I enjoyed it, the fact that I could volunteer and make life easier for people. But so what I'm saying is just volunteer in something that you're comfortable doing. That way you're gonna do your best at it, right? You're gonna be you're gonna try to be 100% because it's something that you love, and you probably will be. Well, I ain't gonna say 100% because there's always that 1% chance that things ain't gonna be exact. So, but what I am saying is you're gonna be your best at it. So make sure when you volunteering that you're volunteering in something that maybe you're already good at, or you feel like you can pick up and just really just work it really well, so people get the most from you being there. Okay. So then it's okay. So number 1, volunteer. It says volunteering energy and skills to a local organization is a great way to give back to your community. Whether a hospital, food bank, youth group, seniors home, or animal shelters, there are tons of local organizations that would benefit from your time. A quick search online will help find local opportunities, or contact organizations you're interested in helping out to be put in touch with your local team. And that's another point. So maybe you got somebody that's just good at everything. You just have some people they're just good at everything. And it's nothing that they put their hands to that they cannot do. And at this point in time, we love these, and before this point in time, we love those types of people that just can just, they get stuff done. They just get it done, period. So number 2 is donate blood. So we always need that, right? Especially this day and time. We really, really need that now. And I know the Red Cross was saying that they needed people, that were willing to donate. They make sure they test you, and they make sure they have a space between the patients or whatever, or the volunteers. I don't want to say patient, but I mean sick. But between the volunteers, so that they don't get that contact. They have that space between, so they don't get, that contact or too close to be infected from each other. And they make sure they rub everything down or whatever. But they are in need of people to donate blood. So then, okay, so number 2 says, with one donation, you can save many lives. Yet, just one patient could require multiple donors, right? It says for heart surgery, it's up to 5 leukemia treatments, as many as 8 donors a week. Okay? Emergency care for a car accident. Emergency care for a car accident can use up to 50. Every donation makes a difference in someone's life. And what greater gift could you give? Life. What greater gift can you give than life? Plus, they'll give you a juice and a cookie. Y'all know how we like snacks. So, go for the juice and the cookies if nothing else, right? And that was a joke, y'all. Don't take that serious. You know, we gotta lighten up and make things easy. So, joke as much as you can through this time, okay? Then it says everyone wins. So schedule your next donation today, right? And so number 3, become a mentor. Become a mentor to someone who would benefit from your skills, knowledge, and experience, right? Maybe there's someone in your social circle or profession you would like to help along the way. If not organizations like Big Brother and Big Sister, Futurepreneur. That's the first time I heard that word, Futurepreneur or True Dual Foundation. Or is it DEA Foundation? Are there to help you connect you with folks in your area who could use a helping hand. So if it's something that you're really good at and you do it well, and you can formulate it into like a step-by-step thing that you can show somebody how to do it or help somebody through something that they're going through, then hey, you'll be the best mentor and to volunteer to do that. So, I mean, anything. Like a kid needs to help reading, or a young person needs help organizing their situation when they just moving into their home, or a youth group person at the church that you can mentor a few young girls on how to carry themselves, and teaching people etiquette or self-respect or whatever. It's whatever you're good at. Whatever you're good at, you can mentor somebody in that area. And then, like I said, if you're that person that you're just all around, just good at everything, hey, you're the exact person that is needed. Okay. So then we talk about number 4, organize a charitable event. Right. Find a cause you're passionate about and organize on its behalf. Maybe you raise money for a seniors program or collect food donation for a community pantry. If you want to help, but you're stuck for ideas, reach out to the organization you'd like to help. They likely have a suggestion on hand to pick from or inspire your own, right? So like at a time like this, people losing their jobs and stuff. So the pantry is probably going to get hit pretty hard because people are trying to feed their children, not just themselves. We're talking about children. So you don't look down on anybody if they have to use these organizations or whatever, because I have personally used some myself. So I don't mind putting that out there. So I'm not too proud to say that I needed somebody help. It's not a good feeling, but it's a good feeling when there is help out there. So needing it is not a good feeling, but when you find somebody to fulfill the need, it's a good feeling. So, if you're, it'll be better if you just go, like they said, to the organizations and see what they need. Or I don't know if it's a good idea to go on your own and try to get food from people. I don't think so. It'll be best. So don't do that. So just go to the organizations, and if they need you to collect food from people, maybe they have a name tag, or maybe they have a place where they orchestrate that they do it. Or even if you want to be charitable on your own, and if it's something outside of somebody's house that you could do, like if you own a lawnmower or something, you know a senior is sick or something, and they need their lawn mowed, or even your neighbor that's familiar with you, because everybody ain't gonna agree on it, unless you do get with an organization. But if you have a neighbor, and this type of stuff too will take some of the strain off the organizations too. If you excuse me, have a neighbor and you know that they need help, then you can do your part by helping your neighbor, so your neighbor doesn't have to go to the organization. Leave that for the people that don't have neighbors to help or don't have family to help. Just even if you haven't been talking to your family for a while, then you can help your come to terms in agreement where you can help your family that you haven't been talking to for a while. We all are guilty, and we've all been there. So even myself. So excuse me, y'all. Like I said, my sinus is always acting up. But so yeah, that you could do that. Just be open and lend yourself out where you need it, because you never know. I always say, your time is coming. And if you that person that ain't never been there, then God bless you, and I'm glad and I'm happy for you. But it is what it is sometimes. Everything don't always work out the way we plan. Then number 5 is shop local. Shopping local invests in your community. Spending money locally supports the local economy in your neighborhoods. By keeping money in your neighborhood, where it can be reinvested again through other shops and services, it's a cycle that keeps on giving. Just like, listening at the news and how they was talking about, a lot of these businesses, they're having to close down, and some of them might not even be able to open because of the strain on them, and the financial stress might be too hard or difficult for them to open up. But if we continue to order out, if you feel safe doing that. If you don't. I always say listen to your gut, and do what you feel that is in your gut to do. But if you have a place that you normally frequent, before all of this happened, and you know that they are really, careful with how they handle food and stuff, then that might be something you want to do. I'm not telling you to do it, but those are your choices. You make your own choices, right? So, yeah, you support that way. So whenever this all blow over, then you see the places that you love to go to, and even the places that I ain't gonna say don't like to go to, but just be supportive. Let's try to be supportive, like, because if you shop to this place, then she gonna go shop to her places that she like. So then it's gonna make sense. Like I said, it trickles down. It recycles itself. So just main thing is do your part. Go local. Just in your community, and making sure that you shop at your grocery store in your community. I could see if you know, traveling or whatever. Like, your whole city should be community. And I don't know, these little blocked off little, I don't know. But it's just togetherness. If your community ain't went through that and haven't suffered, then maybe you want to go to another community that you see um that might be suffering and just pay whatever. You know what I mean? So it's never like my for and no more. I can't see it from my front door, or shop local in your town, in your city, right? So that you can build up. And then once the city is built up, and then eventually the money does go outside the community to purchase more, so we can bring it to our community, so other people do, right, benefit from it. So just look at it that way. And I know we feel like, oh, this is a time that we might need to hold on to our coins, and yeah, this is true. But you have to monitor that. You have to weigh things and be like, you know, because you want things to be there once this is all over, so that we don't end up being one of those desolate places that, you know, all the shops are closed, all the automobile factories are closed, all the telephone places are closed, and cause they can't make it back. So when we get the stimulus package, you know, you wanna hold on to it or whatever, or however, and you just have to make your judgment call. But don't, like Governor Como say, you do have to learn how to tighten the valve, but then you have to know when to open the valve a little bit at a time, so things don't get so, you know, stifling that everything dies out. So you have to be careful with that. Okay, so let's go move on to number 6, because I can keep talking about that. Then it says, number 6, adopt the neighborhood. See, there you go. You don't have to go far or orchestrate grand gestures to make an impact on someone's life, right? Whether the older man from down the street who lives alone, or the young mother or toddler on the corner, there are folks in your neighborhood who could use a hand. Maybe you help shovel after a big storm, right? Take them to the grocery store, or mow the lawn. It might not even matter what you do, as long as you show you care, right? Like if you see somebody, like a neighbor, of course we're not gonna run up to people and be like, and make them feel afraid or whatever. And hopefully we'll get past that point. You see somebody unloading their groceries, and always ask. Don't just assume and start picking stuff up and taking it upon yourself and making decisions that other people don't appreciate you making. So, but just always ask whatever you do. But like I said, there's a young mother that needs help, right? Especially in the grocery store, when the kid is acting up and she's trying to pay at the checkout, and just having a conversation with the kid and distracting the kid and showing them something, and or picking up something and saying, if you be good for mommy after she's done, I'll buy you this, you know, something like that. And then, like, of course, like the older gentleman that might need help, you know, he's done got older, he need his lawn mowed, or he need his car washed, or he need you to help or to do the siding on the house, where you the pressure washing or whatever. It would help do that. It's just things that, and then as a community, you know, you look and you see things need to be done like that, and you help them out. At first, with older people, they be like, no. But then after a while, if you just, now I don't persist or whatever, but patiently and kind and, you know, sweetly and then eventually they'll realize that, yeah, I do need this help, and I better accept it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, and then what you're doing it periodically. The first time you go, he might say no. The second time you go, he might say no. And and the third time you go, he might say yeah, and you never know. But yeah, so then and then he might say yeah. So you just keep, it's just like you being a good neighbor, just keeping check on. But yeah, so just make sure you check periodically, just being a good neighbor until they do get to that point where when they do need help, that you're gonna be available. Because 9 times out of 10, older people don't sit up and be asking and begging people to do nothing for them. You have to insert yourself and be like, hey, I am available if you ever need me. So there's that. But overall, just be helpful, be observant, and just pay attention to people who are in need in your neighborhood, whether they're older, younger, woman, or a young adolescent or whatever. And what goes around, come around. You put good out, good come back to you. That's the bottom line. And I know some people say, well, why do you want to do good just so good can come back to you? I mean, okay, so what? At least people are helping each other. And then eventually it'll be something that you're going to love to be doing anyway, so it's not going to be just because. You know what I mean? And you're just doing it just because you want to help people too. So, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to judge or whatever, just as long as people are reaching for each other to help and be there. Because we were all created for service anyway, so there you go. Okay, so number 7, attend community meetings. Community meetings are a great place to meet people from your neighborhood while developing a deeper familiarity with the community. And it's a great way to build feelings of belonging and ownership of the place you call home, right? And that's really important. And I implore my African American brothers and sisters, and other brothers and sisters, but for the most part, because a lot of us, we don't attend community meetings, and so I think it's really, really, really important for us to, that way we'll get to know the people in our community, and we can connect more, and we'll feel more at home, more in place, if we learn who's out there in our community and what they stand for and what we all trying to strive for in our community, right? And then it says, and you never know, maybe you'll discover a passion for local politics or activism along the way. So that's another thing about having your hands in something and finding your purpose and the plan for your life that God put you here for. So I believe that too. I mean, because if we stay stuck in a corner, then we're not going to know what it is that we're supposed to do, and that makes us feel good and make us feel alive, right? Because your purpose and your plan for your life is supposed to make you feel that way. So just make sure you attend the meetings and stuff. So, and two, also you'll know what's available for you in the community too. Yes, you want to help, but then you want to be able to partake too for the upcoming, things that are going to be done in the community, whether it's community events and stuff that's for the city, or I just lost my train of thought now. So that was a go, but I'm telling y'all, I can't even get this thing together today. I'm about to go ham on somebody up in here. So but yeah, so you never know. Community. What was I gonna say? Community. But yeah, just it might come back to me. Yeah, so you know your neighbors, and then there's, you connect better that way when you know somebody, opposed to standing in the grocery line and just striking up a conversation. You know what I mean? Y'all sitting in the same meeting. Y'all know where each other stands. So, and then next it's gonna be number 8. Organize a cleanup. Right. All you need to hold a successful cleanup is a big box of garbage bags. Simple, right? A bigger box of recycling bags, a substantial supply of rubber gloves, a group of friends or volunteers, and a location that needs some love. In these days, most public parks, beaches, and neighborhood streets are in need of a little TLC. And sometimes folks just need a little inspiration to encourage them to help out. Lead the way and see what follows, right? I feel like we sit inside of our cities, and if they're small or whatever, and it's not no real, we feel like there's no real places to go hang out or whatever. How about a cleanup, right? You get a few friends together, and it makes you feel good, right? And you do it early in the morning, so you don't feel like, and I say stuff like that because I live in Florida, and the heat is crazy when it gets to its height, right? So you do it early in the mornings, and you get your group of friends, and when you feel like, oh, I ain't nothing to do, hey, volunteer, clean up, organize a group, clean up the beach, the parks, the underneath the bridge, of anything, anywhere that you see along the highway, along the streets, you know. We can. It's so many places that need that. Like I said, the TLC. It's so many places. So, y'all, please forgive me. My sinus is always. I be trying. I be trying for y'all, but I have to get it, because if I don't get it, it'll slide down, and then I start. And I know that sounds disgusting, but I'll start choking. But yeah. So, and then and if you that person that you always, but then you got friends that don't, then hey, sometimes they just, like they said, just need a little bit of inspiration, and you make it fun, and then afterwards or between time, you could make lunches for everybody, you chip together, chip in, make lunch for everybody, and halfway through you eat lunch, and then after you eat your lunch, you get back up, and then y'all finish up, for the day or whatever. You make a few hours of it, or however long it take to clean it, and then for the next time you come back and finish it up or whatever. But then there'll be more trash, so you might as well do it all at once. But anyway, so that, to me, that's a great idea. And then number 9, join a community garden, right? Love that. Y'all saw the video that I got, 2 videos that I posted where I went to Rockledge Nursery, Rockledge Garden. Beautiful. Y'all got to see the videos. When y'all get a chance, just go back and look at my videos. You'll love it. And it says, not only do community gardens beautify the community, they often provide produce and other goods to local neighborhoods. Often underserved areas. And whether a green thumb or just beginning a new relationship with the land, there's always lots of work to be done to get your harvest. You won't just be growing fruits and vegetables, but friendships and community along the way, right? say you like to go out in the woods and camp, and you like nature or whatever. Well, you can do that at a community garden, right? But you'll be helping people, like they say, you'll be helping to plant food that can help your neighborhood, your local neighborhood produce department or whatever, in underserved areas in your community. So that's a great idea. And then, like you said, it's always a lot of work that needs to be done. So, I mean, you can give a helping hand, and especially if you are a person that likes to be out in nature, like me and Calliope do, but we just don't like the snakes and the spiders and the worms, and y'all will see. Well, no, cause I mistake and deleted that video. I was so upset about that, but anyway, I said it must not have supposed to be. So. And number 10, last but not least, guys, help build an affordable home, right? And so many people that need a home, first time homeowners, right? It says Habitat for Humanity is an organization that, with the help of volunteers, builds of safe and affordable housing in more than 70 communities around the world, right? Houses are built or renovated over a number of weeks. And not only can you choose the kind of project you work on, but you work alongside the family who will live in the house at the end of the build. So look at that, and community again, and you're getting to know people, right? And you being able to help somebody own their own home, and it makes you feel so amazing when we are of service to one another. I am telling you, if you're feeling like you're depressed or you're going through something and you feeling like you bogged down in emotions or whatever, and you feel like you no longer want to be around and you want to end it all, try helping somebody. Try putting your hands to somebody else's problem to forget your own, and before you know it, your problem won't even be as huge as it is. Not to downplay what you're going through, but I'm telling you, the best way to get over your problem is to get under somebody else's and help them lift themselves up out of their situation. So, but help somebody build a home, and hey, you never know, your time might be coming and you might be eligible for a Habitat for Humanity house. Like, say, if you're desiring your own home and you don't have the financial needs or wherewithal to build your own home, then you go and you go to those places and you help out, and then keep your ear to the ground or open to hear what qualifications it takes to be able to get your home built. And if not for nothing, just putting good out, that good come back to you, and you'll be blessed with your own. I guarantee you, and this is probably the only thing that I'm going to guarantee on my page, because otherwise I say, don't look at me, you do it, I'm doing it for me, but you do it for yourself, you do your own research. But this is one thing that I guarantee you, if you put good out, it has no other choice but to come back to you. It's just like pushing a swing. You push that swing, what that swing do? That swing comes back, right? So that's how good it is. Same thing with bad now. Be careful. Don't put out what you don't want back. It's plain and simple, right? So, but yeah, help build a house. If you're in need of a house, go help build a house. If you need a food, not food, but help in certain areas, you go help somebody in that area and see why don't that come back to you. That same help that you give out is that same thing that's gonna come back to you. Look around in your life and see stuff that you're liking in your life and that you're desiring in your life. I remember years ago I wanted my house, but couldn't find the finances or whatever. But I used to go over and just help my sister clean her house like all the time, and I would clean her house like I was cleaning my own house. You know what I mean? And then so finally one day, I was able to get my own house. So it really helps to put that energy out like that and put that positiveness in, especially toward the thing that you're trying to get. So, but yeah, so and let me see. So it's some down at Butterhead. Did you like? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna read this little thing here because I like to give credit because this is somebody else's work and I just appreciate it. And like I said, I share, just to try to just make our world a better place, right? I share this, and that's why I say it's not just to this community, it's to all communities. And you could do that to whatever community that you're in. So I want to give her credit. This is Robin McNeil, right? And it says Robin McNeil is a Nova Scotia based freelance writer, bartender, and assistant editor of the Whole Family Happiness Project, which is where this article came from. This article came from the Whole Family Happiness Project, right? Then it says she lives in Halifax with her son and a penchant for really strong tea, yoga, hammock, and happy beer. Okay, and so then it says, did you like this post? Right? Leave some. Okay, so I'm not gonna read that part. The whole family. Okay, so then it said the whole Family Happiness Project is a group of moms exploring our connection to our individual purpose, our family happiness, and the happiness of the world around us. So this is where this came from, guys. So I just wanted to give credit to what credit is due. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming in and listening to me and subscribing to my channel and just viewing my channel. I really appreciate everything that you guys do. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share with your family and friends. Let them know what your girl is doing, because we try to keep it popping over here on the positive side. Y'all know how we do. We keep it popping on the positive side with love, compassion, understanding, peace, joy. We just try to spread like goodness, all positive, any positive. That's what we do. We just want to make the world a better place, y'all. So we just like I said, thank you guys so much, and we're gonna go ahead and say peace to you guys, and we love you so much. Love, love, love you. And we'll talk to you guys later, okay? Love you. Oh, yeah, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.